Close your eyes for a moment and simply let the air move softly into your lungs, feeling the rhythm of your own breath as a quiet reminder of the life that has been breathed into you by the one who knows your name. As the evening shadows stretch across the hills and the busy hum of the world outside begins to fade into a hushed stillness, I want you to give yourself permission to just be here, right now, in this sacred pocket of time where nothing is demanded of you and no expectations remain to be met. You have carried so much today, navigating the complexities of a world that often feels too loud and too fast, moving through the responsibilities of your life with a heart that perhaps feels a little heavier than it did when the sun first rose. There is a deep and tender mercy waiting for you here, a presence that does not look at your productivity or your accomplishments, but looks straight into the center of your soul with a gaze of absolute unconditioned love. Imagine, if you will, that you are setting down every heavy bag you have been carrying, every worry about the house, the job, the family, and the uncertain state of the world around us. And you are simply stepping into a warm, lit room where the door is locked against the storm and the fire is burning bright. This is the space where grace meets your exhaustion, where the shepherd of your soul pulls up a chair beside you and invites you to exhale the tension you didn't even realize you were holding in your shoulders and your chest. The day is over now. Its successes and its failures are behind you, and they no longer have any power to define who you are in the eyes of the Creator who fashioned you with such intentionality and care. Feel the quietness settling over your room like a soft blanket, a holy silence that isn't empty, but is instead filled with the gentle vibration of a spirit that has been walking beside you through every stressful conversation, every long commute, and every moment of private doubt. You are safe here, tucked away under the shadow of wings that are vast enough to cover every fear and strong enough to carry every burden you were never meant to bear alone. There is no need to find the right words or to offer up a perfect prayer, for the one who knit you together understands the language of your sighs and the unspoken weariness of a heart that just needs to rest. Let the tightness in your forehead soften, let your hands relax into a posture of openness, and recognize that you are held by a love that is older than the mountains and more constant than the stars that are even now beginning to pierce the velvet sky. You are not a burden to your Father. You are His delight. And in this moment of stillness, He is whispering over you a song of peace that drowns out the echoes of the world's demands. It is okay to let go of the need to have it all figured out. It is okay to admit that you are tired, and it is okay to simply sink into the reality that you are deeply, irrevocably loved, exactly as you are. As the night deepens, let the rhythm of your breathing become a prayer of surrender, a slow and steady acknowledgement that you are not the one who has to hold the universe together, for there is a power far greater than your own that is sustaining every atom of your being with a grace that is renewed every single morning. As the world outside falls into a deeper slumber and the moonlight spills softly across the floor, feel the invitation to move even deeper into the heart of trust, releasing the final remnants of the day into the capable hands of the one who never slumbers nor sleeps. There is a profound mystery in the way that our greatest strength is often found in the moments when we finally stop trying to be strong and instead allow ourselves to be carried by the everlasting arms that have never let us go. Think of the worries that have been circling your mind like birds looking for a place to land. Those persistent thoughts about the future, the health of those you love, the finances that feel stretched, or the dreams that seem to be drifting further away. I want you to envision taking each one of those concerns and placing them, one by one, into a large golden vessel of light, handing them over to a Savior who knows the end from the beginning and who has already walked into your tomorrow to prepare the way for you. There is no detail of your life too small for His attention, and no mountain of difficulty too high for His sovereignty. And as you release these things, feel the physical sensation of lightness spreading through your body as if a great weight is being lifted from your heart. You can trust the silence of the night, for it is in this very quietness that the Spirit does its deepest work of healing and restoration, knitting back together the frayed edges of your spirit and pouring oil into the wounds that the day may have left behind. Rest now in the assurance that your loved ones are also held in this same circle of divine protection, that the prayers you have whispered in secret are being heard and held with a tenderness that exceeds your own capacity to care. The future does not need to be feared, for it is already occupied by the presence of a God who has proven his faithfulness through every generation and who promises that his goodness and mercy will follow you every single day of your life. Imagine yourself drifting on a calm sea of grace, where the waves are nothing more than a gentle rocking that lulls you into a state of total surrender, far away from the shores of anxiety and the noise of worldly expectations. Sleep is not just a physical necessity, it is an act of faith, a way of saying that you trust God to run the world while you close your eyes and find your sanctuary in him. Let every muscle in your body surrender to the support beneath you. Feeling the peace that passes all understanding, guard your heart and your mind, creating a fortress of tranquility around your thoughts. You are cherished with an everlasting love, a love that saw you before you were born, and a love that will see you through to the very end of the journey. And there is absolutely nothing in this world or the next that can separate you from this divine embrace. As you drift toward the edge of dreams, carry with you the quiet confidence that you are never alone, never forgotten, and never beyond the reach of the grace that is even now breathing life back into your soul. The darkness is not dark to him, for he is the light that shines in the night, a steady flame that warms your spirit and guides you toward a rest that is deep, holy, and complete. Sleep now in the sweetness of his presence, knowing that when the first light of dawn touches your window, his mercies will be there waiting for you, fresh and new and sufficient for everything the new day may bring. But for now, there is only peace, only rest, and the beautiful, lingering warmth of being perfectly held in the palms of his hands.